Hey, what's going on, guys? Again here. In this video I'd like to introduce some of the recent apps that I've developed to improve my Korean learning, believe it or not. So the app is called Korean Sentence Builder, and all this stuff has started from this live coding YouTube tutorial where I've been coding this kind of app. And here's how the improved version looks like. So obviously I've made some improvements, so it's kind of like a bit better, at least visually, from compared to the version that has been live coded. And I know it looks like a little bit like a calculator, but that's intentional because I really like this sort of a design. And also I have a little bit of a cheat in here, so I'm specifying the word order in a Korean sentence. So subject, time, place, object, adverb, and verb, as I learned from Korean101.com YouTube channel. So in this video, I'll demonstrate how I personally kind of using this sort of an app on an example on a very simple sentence. And in the next videos, when I kind of practice a little bit more, I'm going to be demonstrating how to build kind of like more complicated Korean sentences. So let me just set up things like I usually do when I want to go for work in regards to Korean sentence building, and then we'll start. But before that, just to give you a little bit of an idea, so if you have the English as the operating system language being available, so you don't actually need to install Korean on your system, so you can just type like using you can type Hangul just directly from the keyboard, and you can also use the screen keyboard for this sort of a purpose. You can add the new lines, all this stuff. So you can also type like this, so using the screen keyboard. However, I'm not going to be using this because it's a little bit too long, and I make tiny little stickers from the paper on my own and stick them to the case of my laptop, so it doesn't look that perfect, but that's the reason why I'm not showing you this, guys. But it's quite pretty practical, so it actually allows me to map the Hangul characters to English characters and use the physical keyboard to type the text in. So this is kind of it regarding the intro, and now without further ado, let's actually go for setting up this stuff. So, well, first of all, I prefer to make it a kind of like a separate window. So it's on top, okay, and I can just make this one little like this, okay. So it doesn't matter that the keyboard has been a little bit overlapped by my camera view. And this kind of one I'll place here usually. And the next step, I do open the Google Translate for if I just don't know some kind of word, how to pronounce that, I mean how to spell that, or if I have any questions. So this might be beneficial as well. And finally, so let me just take this a little bit away. So let's just create a new document called sentence.txt, and here I would be using this kind of file in order to demonstrate on how in particular so what in particular I'm doing in order to actually go for this kind of sentence building practice. By the way, yeah, I can also put this one on top. Okay, so if I just make this one always on top so it doesn't disappear, yeah, and this stuff is just kind of pretty okay. So yeah, without further ado, let's actually start. So here is the sentence that again guys, I just didn't want to start from this screen, just to give you an idea what kind of tools in particular I'm using. They are very simple, so just the two instances of the web browser and the single text editor. So literally you don't even probably need to install something in order to make it kind of done, in order to reproduce the steps. So in the further videos, I'm going to be starting from this kind of setup and already going for sentence building practice, like from this sort of a thing. Okay, so I want to say, so here is the sentence that I want to type in Korean. So hello everyone, this is it. And a very simple sentence I want to say in this video. I will make a Korean sentence, and this is kind of it. So a relatively simple sentence. I mean the second one, the first one probably can't even be considered like that, but I think this is just good enough. Well, in regards to hello everyone, it's just 안녕하세요 여러분, which is hello everyone, nothing special. So I can just type this in, and starting from this kind of thing, we would be making use of the subject, time, place, object, verb, adverb, verb, word order. We don't have all the parts of speech here, I mean like all these tiny little details, but I just want to share the gist of how I'm practicing. So let's start. So first I want to say 안녕하세요, and I hope I spelled this correctly. And now everyone in Korean would be 여러분. So bun is kind of like an honorific form to call a person. So if saram is kind of like a casual way to say person, then bun is kind of like a bit more honorific form, at least according to what I've learned so far. So the bun would be like this, and also want to say 여러분, which means should mean like everyone. So 여러분. So this should be it. And now this kind of sentence. So what do we see here? So let's say we have the like subject, which is I, and then we have the verb, which is will make. So let me just try to break down this sort of a sentence to showcase how in particular the word order would look like. So this would be like I, and then we'll make like this, and then the object, so sentence. So I will make the sentence like this. And what kind of sentence? So Korean gives a little bit more information regarding what kind of more information in regards to the sentence itself. So I, Korean sentence, will make, and finally in this video can also be placed leftmost as possible, like this. So now this is the basic structure for the Korean sentence. Well, it is according to my current knowledge, which is not even yet a month of learning Korean, so it's very, very basic at the moment. You shouldn't really be relying that much on my knowledge, but just to give you an idea how I practice. So let's actually start building the sentence in the same order, and here we go. So I know that to say I could have said na, but I just want to use the informal high form for like polite form, informal polite form. So I would say 저는 instead of 나. So 나 also means I, but I would be using the 저는. So 저는, and the 는 is the like topic marking particle, or in this case this is the subject marking particle, so something that, so I'm the subject in this kind of sentence. And then will make. So there are many ways how to say this in Korean, but what I would be using the most simplest possible way of doing this, which is just to say I would be using the verb to do, which in its basic form sounds like 하다, and this is how it's spelled. So in order to put this into the future form, I need to conjugate it, and as far as this is the regular verb, the kind of major conjugation rule is being applied, and this would be like 할 거, I'm not sure, like this apparently. 할 거예요. Maybe like this though. I don't. Sorry. Maybe like this. 할 거예요. I don't remember. So sorry. So this is why I do use, yeah. So actually, the first one, the first time was, no. Hold on a sec. I'll go away. I'll go. Oh, why is this not halgon? Just halgo. Yeah. So it was actually fine. Okay. So halgoyo. So we have the subject. Okay. We have the verb. And now we need to place the object. So the object would be the sentence. So sentence in Korean is munjan, but as far as I don't really remember how exactly to spell this, let me use Google Translate to verify my my memory. So this should be something like munjan. Sentence, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I do remember it properly. So 저는 문장 할 거예요. But 문장 is actually the topic, so we can add the topic marking particle. So 문장을, nope, 문장을, because the final consonant, we have the final consonant here, so we use 을 instead of 를. So not like this, but like this. So 저는 문장을 할 거예요. So currently it should mean in theory like I will make a Korean sentence. But I will make a sentence. And now to give a bit more information regarding what kind of sentence it is, I can say Korean, and Korean in Korean would be 한국어. So I just say 한국어. So this means Korean. So 한국어 문장은 is Korean sentence, and bear in mind this object marking particle. We know that this is the object of the sentence. So we have the subject, 저는, we have the object, 한국어 문장은, and we have the verb 할 거예요. So the future tense of the verb 하다. Okay, so the next thing in this video, so in Korean it's spelled not exactly the same how it's done in English. So first we need to say the video itself, I mean like this, and then the video. So this is translated pretty straightforward. So 이거, according to Conversation Korean by Kim Sante, should be like simply like 이거, and video, it's Konglish, which means an English word that is spelled using the Hangul characters, so just like this. So video, which means video. So 이거 video. And now just to give you an idea that this is gonna be in this video, I need to add a particle to the video, and the particle is so. So I just need to say so, like this. So now we finally have 이거 비디오에서 저는 한국어 문장은 할 거예요. So in this video, I will make a Korean sentence, and we can put a dot at the very end. So the only thing that we need from now on is actually to verify this kind of stuff and to see how properly did I manage to build a sentence. So let's have a look. So hello everyone, quite pretty nice. In this video, I'm going to speak Korean sentences. Well, it's a little bit not exactly, so actually to speak would be 말하다. Yeah, I didn't say 말하다. I said just used like 하다, like 할 거예요. So let's think what can we did you mean, hold on a sec. So he suggests like, it's just 안녕하세요. 이거 비디오에서 저는 한국어 문장은 할 거예요. So what's the difference? Excuse me. Did I spell something wrong there? Okay, let's verify. So did I spell something kind of wrong? Come on, this should be absolutely the same thing. Okay, so let's also try and check out this one. Just really wondering, is this somehow different? Oh, 여러분. Yeah, 여러분 is just a bit wrong here. So yeah, I needed to say like this. Like this. Yeah, really need to practice grammar more. Okay, yeah, now this seems to be more or less just fine, but still, wait translates like I'm going to speak because I'm gonna be doing. Okay, let's actually in this case let's try to translate the verb to make. Okay, so 만들다, and in future this would be, I'm not sure if this is the regular verb or not. So 말고. Okay, 말고. And yeah, 말고요, like this. Okay. No, it's again it goes for what I currently have. Okay. Why translates make as hada? Okay. Maybe build in this case. Just trying. Okay. So let's try. No. Will build. Okay. So it uses still 할 거예요. 할 것어요. 할 것이다. And this one build. If I just use it like so, is this gonna be different? Oh, okay, perfect. I'm going to build a Korean sentence. Okay, guys, so here is the final version. So let me read this. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 이거 비디오에서 저는 한국어 문장을 구축할 거예요. 구축할 거예요. Is this actually 구축할 거예요? Or let me listen to this kind of thing. So oh, I don't want that. Let's make it like this.
이거 비디오에서 저는 한국어 문장을 구축할 거예요.
구축할 거예요. Yeah. So 구축할 거예요 as I just thought. So this is kind of it, guys. So just to finish this, let's just end up with kind of like come up with one last phrase. So thanks for watching this video. So this would be like ego video, and to watch would be boda, and for watching like I would be using the present form. So sorry, ego video sorry and 감사합니다. So okay, so should be something like thanks for watching this video. Okay, just perfect. So it seems like I still made a little bit of a grammar mistakes here. So let's see. 이거 비디오 감사합니다. Yeah, 감사합니다. it's a little bit spelled a bit wrong. So 안녕하세요 여러분. 이거 비디오에서 저는 한국어 문장을 okay. 문장을 고쳐갈 거예요. 고쳐갈 거예요. 이거 비디오 뭐 감사합니다. Okay guys, so I think this is it from my side. So have fun with this free online Korean sentence builder that I made for the purposes of practicing some grammar points, and really hope this would be useful for you. This is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.